I started as a development economist. And when I got into the business, development economists were looking primarily at national growth rates, national economic growth rates. And it was just beginning to dawn on people at the time that this did not necessarily reflect very well what was happening to the poor. That you could have, and also a growing suspicion that overall increases were leading to increased inequalities so that the better off were getting the majority of the gains. So development economists were just beginning to think about looking specifically at the poor. And so I joined that tide and began looking at basic human needs and all that that was popular in the 70s. And that mindset naturally carried over when I happened by circumstance to wander into the field of health. Well, I suppose it became most obvious when the original, to me at least, when the original uh, development goals, Millennium Development Goals came out. And at that time, the economic goal was stated as improvements among people in countries below the poverty line. So that had a very specific poverty focus, which economists by then had come to pretty well accept. A matter of pretty simple arithmetic to show you that you could reach that goal without improving the health of people below the poverty line at all. In other words, here we had a tremendous disconnect about the way development economists were thinking, looking at poverty, and the way at health professionals were still in the business of, in the habit of looking at national averages. And I found this really quite absurd for a group of people who said they were interested in helping the poor, that is the health of the poor, but we're still looking at averages. So I set about to try to see if I could do something about it, and the rest is history. Because it's now makes the measurement of wealth much simpler than it was before, overcomes one of the principal barriers of looking at how health programs impact people at different levels of wealth. And I hope will certainly make a difference in the future.